Alright, so in this video I'm trying another approach which is more emotional, and let's see how it goes. You're not as powerful as you think you are, or you're not as powerful in will as you think you are. And what I mean with this is that no one, not even yourself, can convince you to stop from doing certain things. For example, you cannot stop your blood from flowing in your body. You cannot stop breathing. Well, not completely, you can hold your breath, but you cannot do it well. You cannot stop beating your heart, heating your body. And this might sound like a lot of bullshit. What are you talking about? Of course you cannot stop your heart. Okay, fine. I would say you cannot stop thinking. And if you ever try to meditate or just to sit still, you would realize you can't stop thinking. And when you think you manage to stop, which is a thought, then you start thinking again. So where's your will? Where is your power of decision if you cannot even stop thinking? And this doesn't only apply to things such as internal processes like thinking or circulating your blood. But for example, I know pretty convincingly there are things that I cannot make myself do. For example, I think I would not be able to end my life on my own. At least not at my current state or in the last few years. Even in the worst times, I don't think I could do that. And also, I don't think I can stop at all or completely to care about others and the ones that surround me. Somehow I am moved, to put it in a way, to do certain things and not do certain things. And it's beyond me, I would say beyond the me that I've been told that I am. So in that sense, it's not that I choose, it's not that I want to follow these to follow these motivations, this internal movement inside me, but it just happens on its own. So the way that we typically think of as will and self doesn't apply with this way of thinking or feeling. And I would say that these some people would say drive, but I would say this direction of action, of thought, is very rooted deep inside something. And I put it here, that's what seems to be right here in my heart. But it's not something that I have much choice about. My preferences, my thought process. Of course, we think there's a higher self and a lower self, but this is much deeper than that. And on one hand, it seems pretty scary because we're like, oh, how do I deal with this? I thought I was in control. And on the other hand, it's hope. It's who we are. But the part of who we are that we don't know about, that keeps surprising us. And the part of who we are that keeps projecting into the future. And that is always there, but it's so hidden from consciousness that we don't see it. But it's this part of us and of everyone that is connected to faith and hope. And here it might seem like I took a big leap from a point of view of very rational thinking to hope and faith, but I will clarify right now. What I mean with this is that in the worst moments of our life, at times where it seems that desperation is at its maximum intensity and we cannot go on, even if we feel terrible, we still go on. And we don't know why. And if someone tries to explain you why, they don't know why. Because it's just something that is, well, or everything, I would say. that I'm becoming more ambiguous there, but I would say it's everywhere. Time doesn't stop. Time doesn't go backwards. It keeps on projecting towards the future. And we don't know why. And in the same way that we don't know why time keeps on going forward, we don't know why we keep on doing the things that we do and keep on trying. And I think I have to stop there because I reached a point where there are no words. And I'll finish with a phrase I heard from Alan Watts, or I interpreted from Alan Watts, that says, in the same way atoms are attracted to each other, and we don't know why. And in the same way flowers open in spring, in the same way I do what I do.